Avatar 3, baby, just released in cinemas. It's been out. We've seen it. IMAX 3D. I have to say, cinema experience was the best. Not even considering movie wise, just cinema experience in general. I didn't think could get so good,
Mm-hmm.
but it did. It was fantastic. IMAX 3D is truly a blessing. I've never seen anything so crystal clear and perfect. Something to give so much depth to like your viewing experience, I
Mm-hmm.
should say. The Avatar environment, like the environment of Pandora, we were talking about it in our last review of how beautiful it is, how crisp and clean and like stellar it is. It becomes 100 times better with the 3D.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. The depth perception you're able to get from it is perfect. You genuinely feel like you're in the environment with them. It's nothing I've ever seen before. What do you
Yeah.
reckon?
I was, and as I said, this movie is a visual spectacle. And what I was most blown away by is just so you're looking at. I think you sometimes forget this entire movie CG, the entire movie CG, and you're watching these aliens interact with each other, and you're like, oh, this is cool. And then you see a human, and you go, what's this guy doing here? Why is his skin so plain? Where is his wrinkles? Where's this and that? Like you look at Annie the Navi, their lips are dry. They've got creases. Their skin is like shedding. They've like the sun has scorched them. They've got these beautiful ornate tattoos. You can see the chalk and the paint that they've used to make their markings. You can see it slowly fade throughout the day. And I see a human, I go, this guy looks a bit fake, because that's how good the Navi look. Like genuinely, they look realer than the people.
It's it's perfect. It's not like watching Ant-Man Quantumania
Oh jeez.
and you know they're just standing behind a fucking green screen. You know they're just on a set filming and it's three characters there. It's Paul Rudd and fucking Mr. Wife Beater. It's it's so immersive to the point that, like you said there, anything real seems fake. It's a perfect flip. A perfect flip.
Mm.
And watching it in the IMAX 3D, it's like we're trying to plug it. It was so good.
Mm.
The fact that the seats we had, the perfect recliner seats, the pull out tray like you're sitting in first
Oh.
class on a plane, the goggles not being the shitty,
Oh yeah.
the blue and red 3D glasses. I hate
Yeah,
them.
they're actually so like fine to wear. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say they
Yeah,
were comfortable because they were fine, but they were fine. You, know,
no,
you
but
put
it
them
was
on.
like wearing a pair of heavy sunglasses.
Yeah.
And for the lenses on them to be perfectly crisp and clear as well,
Hmm.
it was great. It was worth the extra money, 100%. Would I go back to it? 1000%.
Oh yeah.
Do I think because of the viewing experience we had, do I believe Avatar 3 is more rewatchable?
Oh,
1000%.
100%. Oh yes.
1000%, I would say. Because I would go back tomorrow and rewatch Avatar 3 in IMAX 3D.
Yeah.
That's not even a stretch to say.
Hmm.
Like I genuinely would, just because I had that much fun watching it.
Yeah. I think that's what this movie does so well. Like fun, visual spectacle. I think the second movie, if you just to not go too heavy in the comparison right now, this movie, as I said, is fun. You jump in and there's a bit of slowness, but overall, it's a ride most of it. And it's not like the second one where, while absolutely beautiful, there's like an hour of sitting around in the water on the beach, like learning all these new cultures. This movie, you have everything set up. You're just there. It just keeps on going and going. And while we have plenty of things to say about it, I think the most important thing to say is this is a fun, enjoyable experience, no matter what. No matter what else you might think about the characters or the story or the set piece at the end, the movie is fun, straight up.
Yeah. The movie is, like, I'd say it feels a lot more free of constraint, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it feels like when you're watching this, James Cameron can tell his story. And he's not confined to, I need to explain how they know these people. I need to explain the customs and the background of this tribe. I need to explain how these tribes would interact with each other, why they wouldn't like each other. I need to explain the history between the tribes and why they're also separated through Pandora. I need to explain the relationship between the humans and stuff. It doesn't feel like that in this. Do you get me?
Yeah, like it's. Yeah, you're bang on. Like, it's just James Cameron's story, and the story is good. Like, I think that's what I was surprised about. The story wasn't a masterpiece. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't blowing me away with twists and turns or super emotional moments. But I found myself enjoying it, and I found myself not getting bored, which I think is the most important thing for a movie that's over 3 hours.
Yeah, over 3 hours. Like, you'd think going into it, I've been through this. Like, it's quite literally the Squid Games. Like, I've been through this before. I've played these games before. I've seen 3-hour movies. You don't realize how long you're sitting there while immersed in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you start to feel it. You do. And I feel like if this movie had been in any other condition, like if I had been sitting at home watching this, maybe I would have been bored.
Yeah.
And that's not even outlandish to say.
No,
If I was to say that about the second movie,
oh, jeez. Oh, God.
I'll be honest with you folks. Ever since I saw it in the cinema, I have not rewatched.
Oh, I wouldn't. I would not go rewatch the second movie.
Like, for a movie we rated so high,
Yeah.
on first watching, I would not rewatch it at home. This movie, it definitely has more rewatchability.
100%. 100%.
Definitely has more rewatchability factor. But would you be able to digest all 3 hours of it at home? That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the first Avatar movie. I feel like the first Avatar movie, I've rewatched it.
I've seen it so many times. I've seen it so many times.
I've seen it so many times now. I don't know what it is like. It's almost like a comfort movie.
Because there's also nothing really else like it, you know. And
yeah, I think it's just a fantastic, unique story, which doesn't take a lot to commit to.
Yeah, I think that's what Avatar is good. It's like, even though it's a franchise, and obviously everything is a franchise nowadays, it's not a franchise like any other. And I'm not saying like, oh, it's the most unique thing in the world. It's just, it's got a sense of comfort but uniqueness, where it's these blue people that we've known for a bit, and we know their world a good bit. But at the same time, like, you're going to see more new things. You're going to see these new cultures. You're going to see them interact with each other. And you're going to see humans being human. I think that's what this movie does so well. The humans are human. The Avatar movies have always nailed that on. And this movie does the same. Like, they're not preachy and evangelical and, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to save the world. No. They're assholes. They're going to take all the materials that they need. And some of them might be against that. And you're going to go, well, who cares? We created this massive capitalistic war machine. We're going to follow that till the very end. And I love when you have the little moments where Colonel Quaritch comes in and offers Spider a burger. And he's like, here, have a burger. And it's like, of course he would say that. Like, what else was he going to give him? He's not going to give him like a 3-course meal. Have a goddamn McDonald's burger. Like, you know, you're human.
Yeah, like, he can't give him too much because he's trying to get him on his side.
Yeah.
He's giving him a human experience.
Mm.
Like, it's your dad coming in after you've ran away from home. He's just trying to get you back in the side again.
Mm.
And he's thinking, fuck, I gotta give him something to eat, like. So he says, fuck it, here's a burger. Like, yet again, you could read into the scene and say, you know, like, if you were to go full consumerism on it and, you know, like, you must feed into consumers' fucking facade.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's giving them branded food again. He's giving them fucking human slop. He wants to go live with the Navi people who are environmentalists. You know, blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
At the end of the day, it's a human interaction. That's what I like about it. I like how the humans in this movie are undoubtedly human, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And the Navis who were humans are also undoubtedly human.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for Quaritch and for Jake Sully, they're perfect. Like, they're two sides of the same coin, in which Jake is fully accepted being Navi, but still clings on to human truths. Whereas Quaritch, on the other hand, can't accept that he's Navi, and won't embrace Navi way and falls into human traps. Do you get me?
Yeah. And they both, as Quaritch said in the first movie, they both forgot what team they were playing for when they found some local tail.
Oh my god, what a banger quote.
Yeah, it's different.
That's actually a banger quote. Holy fuck. Did he just sum up the third movie and the first movie? What kind of foreshadowing was this?
But
Attack on Titan level foreshadowing.
oh my god.
Local tail.
One Piece level foreshadowing. But I think it's just best to start off with the start of the movie in the sense that there's a couple of scenes I really like the opening scene with Natayam, and like obviously it serves as a reminder, hey, the son is dead, you know?
Yeah.
But I just think it's a really nice moment, and you really like the movie is narrated the entire time through Loak. And I really like that. You really get to understand him, how he feels about his family, and the guilt and the pressure that he carries. And how that follows him throughout the entire movie, how that follows the family, how Jake deals with it, how Neytiri goes through the grieving process and Jake kind of ignores it, and how, the kids are dealing with it. And you deal with that a bit, and then you're straight onto the trade ship. And they're flying around. By the way, I love the trade ship. I love the traders, how they look. I like how the ship moves, how they use it. Like, it's a ship, it's a flying ship. And I like how they control it. And then they're being attacked by the raiders. And you're like, okay, this will be the little introduction to, Varang, the main villain. She'll come in, harass them a bit, and then leave. And she just wipes them. Like, they get destroyed. Like, Loak, he says he's ready, but he's not. He's not using the comms. He's all over the place. And they are not prepared for these raiders. And they all come crashing down, and the movie doesn't stop. Well, I was expecting, okay, they're gonna get captured, then it's fine. But then they try and escape, and then they go down river, and then Quaritch comes, and it just keeps on going and going and going. And it's
to be honest, really the way I thought they were gonna write it was, I thought they were gonna win against the Raiders.
Yeah.
And then Quaritch and his group would show up and free your one, and that's how Quaritch and her relationship was gonna start.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what I assumed. I did not expect the Raiders to fucking pop out the way they did.
Yeah.
Like, yet again, it's the first time we've seen, Jake's family being put on the back foot, you know? Like, they're fucked, Like, if they get caught, they're done. This isn't like the end of the second movie where Jake Sully and the family are going to live.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really think to yourself anything bad's going to happen here,
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you have the death of the oldest son, but you don't really fear that much.
Yeah.
In this, you're like, holy fuck, like, they have to get away or they are cooked,
Mm-hmm.
I think the character of Spider does a really good job of showing you how fucked they truly are against other people.
Yeah.
Like, he's the perfect gauge. Because yet again, he's significantly weaker than a Navi person. Mm-hmm. So having him there and having a human character along with the Navi, like, I do think it's writing. It is a writing masterclass. It's not only you find yourself being put in Spider shoes the whole time.
Like, exactly. Like, you're watching him trying to bumble around and navigate these areas, and you're like, these Navi are huge. They're like, these bows are like, how is he gonna understand how any of this works? You know what I mean? Like, and he is. He's capable, and he's always so joyful and happy. And I think that's what makes his character so good. When the family try and send him away, and the Neytiri's always against him. But you never once like, oh yeah, you never think they should get rid of Spider, you know what I mean? You never think that, you're always with him. And I just love the Ash people, the fire people. And then when they capture him and they have the gun and they're like, make thunder, you make thunder.
Yeah, no, it proper is like, you can definitely, and we were speaking about it, you can definitely see what would I say?
It's the Native American comparison.
Yeah, Native Americans. Yeah, I should say it's a Native American influence on the movie. It's definitely a thing.
Yeah,
100%. And it's fun to watch. It really is fun to watch. And I love the little parallels you can make with our world. Like, Pandora is completely its own thing. The environment is nothing like our own, but yet we draw so much from it.
Yeah.
And like we were saying earlier on, it's unapologetically a human story. you were saying earlier on about Jake Sully and how he deals with the grief, which I think comes roughly after this scene, doesn't it? It's they get lost in the woods. They meet up with Jake. Nateri is injured. She flies back to her home, or to where her mom and dad are, in like the refuge camp with the other scientists.
Mm-hmm.
And then they all rekindle, am I right?
Yeah. Like they come back and then they have that conversation where like everyone's dealing with grief differently, and she's saying like not to push Loak away because Loak wants to help. He wants to, he doesn't want his friend Payakan, the whale, to be exiled, and he wants to speak up, and he's like, no, you can't. And then he's like, don't push him away. We already lost one son.
Yeah, even Jake Sully's way of grieving,
Mm-hmm.
like you can tell he has the Marine background.
Yeah.
You can tell he was a human soldier. The way he grieves is completely different to the Na'vi, and they say that.
Yeah.
It's like you aren't with your wife, you aren't grieving. You're out in the oceans. You're pulling up guns for what? For no reason. The iron will ruin your soul, but yet you still persist.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you be with your wife? And he pushes it off. He's like, that's not how I grieve. That's not how I work. We talk about Flowak, and spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched the movie already, even though you're listening to this, but him putting the shotgun to the mouth,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
An incredibly human scene. He feels inadequate. He doesn't feel like he's enough. He feels like there's been too much responsibility put on his shoulders at such a young age, because his siblings have no one else to look to.
Mm-hmm.
Their father is absent, and their mother is grieving horribly, abandoning what they consider their best friend and brother.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody speaks of the brother they've lost, and they might lose another. And they all turn to him for guidance, but he can't give it.
Yeah, it's even that scene itself. It's the small moments that this movie really gets across well. That's why it's a fundamentally good movie. When the kids are running away from the falling, when they've already crashed, they're there and they turn to him and they're like, Loak, what do we do? And he's like, what you mean, what do we do? They're like he's like, why are you asking me? And you can see he like looks around like as if he's gonna look for his older brother, and then he's like, it's me, like I have to do it. And he doesn't really know. He's kind of being a bit combative at the start, and Kiwi kind of helps talk him through it, and they kind of understand, and they make a plan and they go with it. But you can tell he's never been in this position, as a younger brother. Like, what does he do? Why are they looking to him? But ultimately, he has to step up, and that's what the movie's been about.
Very much an Atreus in this whole story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Atreus to the Kratos, which is Jake Sully.
Yeah. Boy.
What do they call him? Tukan Maharak or something?
I don't know.
Something like that.
The one thing about the movie is, since all the names are so foreign, it's hard to remember exactly what they're saying. They call him.
We found it pretty easy for Dune 2, so I don't know.
Well, no, because Dune 2 was very simple. It was like Shaikhulud, It sounded.
Cuisac Haderach.
Yeah, but it all sounds like human, like, whether it's Arabic or some other like language.
Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib sounds like it's from a English, if not English, a language on the earth. But Toruk Makto, he is Toruk Makto. Rider of the Last Shadow. Jesus. But yeah, Toruk Makto. And I think what carries this movie, like, as in the small things, but I think the big thing, which will really stick out to the viewers, are the villains.
Oh, the villains in this movie, folks, fantastic. Really, they're the perfect blockbuster villains. Mm-hmm. Would you agree?
Yeah,
they're perfect.
They do it so well, and they're the perfect, like. I love their dynamic. I love how they meet each other, and she can tell, like, oh, like, this guy's strong, and they kind of score off, and then he's like, I wouldn't play, like, I know someone that can help me find Jake Sully, and he walks in to the Fireland, and I love how it looks, and I wish we got more time in the Fireland. I really wish we got to see more of their culture, because the place is just desolate and barren, and filled with these bone sculptures and weird and spooky. And the entire scene, like that scene onwards, the entire interaction might be my favorite part of the movie. Where he comes in and, he's trying to bargain her these weapons. And he starts like, drop this guy. And his and his sniper mate like kills him. But then Varang like notices and she can see him. But she's like,
she starts smiling at them like, oh my god.
But she's like, no, I'll play along. I'll let him think that, like, he's the big man here. But he gets her, like, he understands, because you can see that, the Colonel is an outcast among his people. Like, he's as much of a human as he is. It's not enough to us humans. He looks like an alien. He's bigger than everyone. He's like brash and angry. Did he change, when he went? Is he still the same man? Everyone looks at him differently. They all treat him differently. And so when he's hanging out with the Na'vi and with, these guys, at the start they treat him differently, but you can slowly see how he embraces their culture because he gets them. Because he doesn't get Awa and all this nonsense, but they hate Awa as well. They want power. They want fire. They want what they can take. And he's the exact same. And it's just such an interesting dynamic. I love their, like, power couple dynamic.
Like I said earlier on, it's it is the flip of the coin, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You have Jake Sully, an ex-Marine, who was brought in to infiltrate the Na'vi people, in turn embracing Awa and finding a wife to love,
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the Colonel, on the other hand, Quaritch, goes off to find the raiders who hate and resent Awa, and in turn finds the priestess who is able to grant his wish of being able to find and apprehend Jake Sully, in turn helping her to destroy Awa.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perfect good versus evil.
Yeah.
And like that, you can understand both sides. You can see where both sides come from, which is great to see as well. It's not like inexplainable evil as well. The priestess talks about how her family was done out of food and how they starved, but yet Awa didn't come to save them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God didn't come to save them in the end. And like, we know through the Na'vi experience that they can witness God and they can see God. So that must make it even worse upon the people.
Yeah.
For when God doesn't answer.
Yeah.
Like, if you can see God as this being and you can connect to the spirits and you can ask them for guidance along the way, just to hear that your God won't help you, that must be fucking awful.
Exactly. Like, I think every movie's had Awa in it, but I think it does it. In movie one, it was so, like, intangible, but here I love how they do it. Where, like, Varang and Kiri and their relationship with Awa, I love it. Where Kiri's constantly trying to connect and she can't, and Varang is literally just like they were abandoned because they were abandoned. If Kiri and the others can reach out to Awa, why did not Awa not help them? When Awa helped in Avatar 1, why didn't she help Varang when their people struggled? She's rightfully pissed. And when she sees this guy carrying weapons that make thunder, can make men drop, and I love this scene. When he whips out that flamethrower, oh my god, the ecstasy on her face. Because she is fire. And then she has this thing and she's like, oh my god, this is crazy,
Like that, the fire came from the mountains. Volcanoes erupted on their lands, scorching their homes, burning people alive. And she came to realize that the only thing in this world which is pure, the only thing in this world which is uncorruptible, is that of which destroyed them. It's crazy. Like, it's like watching drugs being peddled into the slums, You're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And then they come to realize the only way they can fucking make a buck in the slums is by selling it. It's like The Wire. It's like, holy shit. Yeah. Varang is actually part of The Wire.
Yeah. She's teaching the others how to play chess.
Oh dear God. Oh no.
You see the book? You see this little bitch? Keep moving like this.
The Wire.
And like this. But I love then Quaritch, he takes her to the humans. And I love how proud of her he is. Like, he brings her over And they're like, oh yeah, drop these bogeys. And it's like, we can't. They all have like the badges. It's like, what? And they come in and they have like Jake Sully apprehended. And he's literally like, we've done it, gentlemen. We've captured Jake Sully. And he's and he's like clapping along.
Suck a fat one, General. I've done it.
Literally. Like, because you get Quaritch as well. Like, you get his like hatred for all this bureaucracy and nonsense. And I love how like he brings Varang over, and even like, you know, Varang is all of her clan are a bit spooked by it, but she turns and she's like, stand tall, idiots. Like she gets the importance of it. She's like, these people need to know who we are. And then I love like they walk hand in hand like through the people as everyone's like going crazy, like yeah. And then Jake's just staying in the
So
cage.
cool to see, yeah. Jake in the fucking glass cage.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the human interactions. I love that you see like the breaking news on the wall. It's like Jake Sully, traitor of the humans.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
I just like.
And they're all taking selfies of him, and they got like the tripod. And they're like, I can't believe it. So we finally got him with Jake Sully.
But like that, they're only being told what the higher ups want them to hear.
Yeah.
It is so human. It's like, wow, this is like fucking great. You think like the story of Jake Sully wouldn't spread, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, here's people in their thousands, waiting to take photos of him.
They got like Osama bin Laden over here, basically. We got him.
They've captured the Venezuelan prime minister. They've done it. The most successful operation in human history. Yeah, Maduro's been captured, boys.
Maduro and his wife has been captured.
It quite literally is like Maduro, bro.
Yeah,
Maduro is if like Quaritch took control.
Yeah,
like,
and then they captured
like Quaritch. Yeah. It's like if Quaritch infiltrated the Na'vi and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna sell all your materials to the fire people."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'd be feeling right now.
Yeah.
Now, I love a little bit of current politics on the pod. This is great.
Hopefully it doesn't get too similar to Avatar 3.
Oh dear God.
But
massive words.
Yeah. Actually, I love how close like Varang and Quaritch get. We forgot to mention, but like when they're in tent and she has him do like a bump of coke, and he's like, "Damn, that's good stuff. That's strong."
That's good stuff, baby.
I love how he talks to her as well. Like he's just so. It's not like he's trying to be like he's obviously being like respectful, but he's not like putting on airs. You know, he's not like, "Oh, you managed to this and that." He's like, "Hey." He's
undoubtedly himself. Like he is himself.
Yeah.
Which is the best thing.
Yeah.
It's very rare to see like a character stay themselves.
Well, like
he's
staying themselves while changing, which is what I like. Like even though he changes his perception, he's still him. Do you know what I mean?
You'd still think it's human Quaritch.
Yeah.
And even if he was human, he would have acted the same way.
Yeah. And then she starts like gloving with the fire.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's tripping balls. She gets it. She lights her hands on fire. Quite literally lights her hands on fire and starts gloving.
Yeah. Oh God.
That shit must have been crazy, bro.
Yeah. He was. Yeah, no wonder he stayed. He was at the time of his life.
He's got infinite puppet gloving for him. Yeah, that shit must have been crazy.
But I also really like his interaction with Spider. Like as I mentioned, he tries to connect with him, and Spider feels a bit, but he still leaves. Like you can tell like he wants the relationship with his dad, but like obviously he's gonna take everything else. If he's gonna leave, he doesn't want to be experimented on and killed. But like, you know, Quaritch always did like Spider, and he reaches out, and he's really proud of him. You know, particularly at the end. Like you can tell how both Jake and Quaritch are really proud of Spider for what he's done.
Quaritch is like the love child between Jake and not Quaritch. Spider is the love child of Jake and Quaritch. Like he is the perfect mix of the both of them.
Yeah.
Like he sees and appreciates the Na'vi life, but he's still human. You know.
Mm-hmm.
like he still will be human. He can't change that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he gains Navi traits, but like he has his roots,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Like, and that's what helps him. That's what helps him evolve and become a better person. He was raised by both fathers, you know.
Yeah. And I think like that, and the movie just continues going on. Like it's got this cool dynamic. It's back and forth. It doesn't slow down. I like how Loak has a little side story, and it cuts in between. You know what I mean? Like it's not just half an hour of looking at Loak. You know, it like cuts back and forth, so you get bored.
I will say the timing is perfect for the movie.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than the second one. I feel like the second one dragged out
The
scenes
pacing
with
was
characters
real
for
low
way
in the
too
second
long.
one.
Pacing was off in the second. Pacing was really good in the third.
Yeah.
Like you get back to Locke right when he needs to. You see him like doing his like deep ocean exploration and stuff like that. Him surfing the waves, and you're like, shit, this is pretty cool. Like, then it cuts back to Jake. You get to see what he's doing. It cuts to the theory. Then you're back to Loak, and he's met up with his whale brother. You know,
Yeah.
forget his name, Pyakin.
Yeah. Payakan. Yeah.
Pyakin, yeah. Meets back up with him, and you're like, wow, this is great. He meets back up with his friends. Then you see like the effects of whale hunting. You see the effects of killing species for human gain. You're like, fuck. It all feels so real, you know.
Yeah.
Like that, it hits everything perfectly. Perfectly, like, hits the nail on the head. It's not like the second one, in which you can tell what they're going for, but you struggle to find like the timing and the execution. In this one, I feel like it's almost like they hit too perfectly. Like you can pull so many things from our world in this movie, like the effects of overfishing, the effects of overpopulation, the effects of deforestation, the effects of human greed and like capitalism on the environment, the effects of war, the effects of grief, the effects of tribalism, the effects of monarchy. Like there's so many different things you can pull.
Yeah. No, it's really good, and I think I really like to see Quads at the end going full native, full war paint on, like you can just tell like he's loving it, you know.
Kind of reminded me of like Vietnam war paint, you know.
Yeah.
So like there's that long-standing story. Yeah, of course, everyone likes to think of Vietnam War, think of Fortunate Son, think about choppers going,
Mow down people,
fucking napalm orange, you know, fucking light them up, boys. I like to think of there's of course you can think of like classics. You can think of like the likes of if we're going classic movies here, like Zulu. You can go. What's another one?
Full Metal Jacket.
There's another one. Oh, FMJ, of course. There's another one I'm trying to think of though. It's a really it's an old but it's a really popular war movie.
Apocalypse
Now. Yeah, fucking Francis Ford Coppola. I probably should have remembered that.
Yeah.
But I love how they don not like war paint, but like their faces are covered in the muck.
Yeah.
And they've been through the terrain so much they almost start to look like it, you know?
Yeah.
I love the fact that Quaritch in this scenario, it's not like he's in full war paint, but he's within the ecosystem now. Like he's part of it now, you know?
Yeah.
I just think it's so fucking cool.
Like I love how he goes to the climb and they're like Quaritch, and he like grabs one of their like drinks or whatever, and he like downs it. And they're like, yeah. Like you can just tell he really.
Yeah, they all love him. They love him.
They love him. They love Quaritch.
But to be fair to them, Quaritch is that guy.
Yeah, he is. He's literally that guy.
He got them a fuckload of weapons.
Yeah.
He got them a means to take out the other Na'vi. They're going around just robbing people.
they literally have like just bazookas like everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, going around. Yeah, we're looking for Jake Sully. We're looking for Jake Sully. Have you seen him? No.
Mhm.
All right, give me your shit then. Okay.
Damn.
All right, you're gonna fucking die today. Like, imagine how many times he said drop him, and someone just like imagine being like a Navi. Yeah, and you don't know about guns, you don't know about anything like that. Like, you are just like an isolated tribe, and you have a Navi come up with a fucking buzz cut, wearing green army attire, come up with a bunch of raiders and be like, "Have you heard of this guy?" No, I haven't heard of him. Yes, you have. Point to the guy on your left, drop him, and all you see is just their head recoil back. Bonk, done. They're dead.
And then
Right on the floor. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? How the fuck can he just say drop him and they just die? How does that happen? Like, it's kind of like you hear about the tribes and it's like their first experience like seeing like a helicopter and they're like trying to throw spears at it. So I like imagine the Navi being like with Quaritch. Like, who the fuck? What the fuck's going on?
I mean, I'm sure the other Navi were also super fucking confused when Varan came up and like started mentally dominating him.
Oh, right. That's something we gotta talk about. For the folks at home, this is a point of contention between the two of us. But I personally like to think that Varan was raping
every single person.
I think she was raping them as a form of domination. And this is crazy. This is crazy now.
In this 12
going around trying to dominate people. It's so fucking weird, man. It's so weird. It's like, oh yeah.
Because they have the connection through the braid, and so they can connect to all forms of life, and they do it to like share sensation and intimacy. But it's same. You can share fears, you can share anxieties, and you can share like. You can't overpower someone's will, and that's what she does. She interrogates people not by bashing their heads in, but by literally mentally dominating them.
Oh, I just find that it's just so like. They make it so disturbing.
Well, it is disturbing because she takes such joy from it. Like, she loves it. You know what I mean? Like, she definitely gets like plenty of satisfaction from it.
But it's not like watching Dune, where you see like Paul Atreides use like the mind trick, or it's not like watching.
Well, no, that's different because Dune is like that's so soulless in Dune. That's like, you know, ethereal. But this is the opposite. This is so it's. I'm gonna say it's human. It's so Navi to them. Like, it's such a personal thing. Yeah, she's violating them. Would I say she's raping them? Mate, she definitely raped some people. I'm not saying she has never raped them. But am I saying when she does that to people, is she directly raping them in that moment in time? No, I wouldn't say that, but she's definitely violating them. She's violating them in a sense that we probably can't describe as humans because we don't really have anything like that. Because Navi have genitals, but they also have this.
So we'll agree that she's assaulting.
Yes, she is a serial assaulter.
We'll agree that I don't know what they call it. We'll just, like, for argument's sake, we'll call it the tail. All right.
Yeah, the tail. Yeah.
For argument's sake, we'll call it the tail. We can agree that the tail is a sensory organ.
Yes, it is a sensory organ. Yes.
It's a sensory organ in which people can derive pleasure.
Yes. From
that organ.
You can say it's like she's anally, well, that's not anally, but that's different. But she's definitely violating Navi. But it's not like, it's not, she is making
it's rape with her.
It's not. But would you say that
she's assaulting these people, bro? Are you telling me? You're telling me that when you're in prison, yeah, and you drop the soap, and a big guy comes behind you, just because you can't procreate with a hole?
No.
It not rape.
But I'm not. It's not like she's.
It's definitely like that, bro. You're not gonna. But
it's not just a physical thing. It's an emotional and mental thing as well. Like, I can only physically stop the guy. I can't mentally stop the guy in prison.
But you can't physically stop her from doing it either. Like you can't stop her because she has you like literally had them like tied up or whatever. They're on their
Well,
knees.
no,
They
but
were,
no,
like,
but no. If you are strong enough, then you can overcome her. Kiwi at the end overcame her, and I wouldn't say Kiwi like reverse. She didn't reverse rape her.
just clenched her hole. Oh no!
I don't think that's.
Let me out!
I wouldn't.
No! Start snapping the dick
I wouldn't say that's what happened.
like a glow stick.
I would say that she overpowered her spirit and her will, and that's not something that we can adequately describe because as humans we don't really have anything like that. I can't interact with your spirit or your will directly, you know. Well, they can because it's a very spiritual, like Iwa can materialize into the nature, so can their wills through their tails into each other.
So she's spiritually raping people. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine getting spiritually raped. Imagine like transitioning.
What's happening? Where is this going? What is happening?
Imagine transition from a human to an Navi, yeah.
Yeah, like Quaritch.
And like like Quaritch, you don't really understand how like being an Navi works, and you just get spiritually raped by Varang. What the fuck do you do? Like,
yeah, but he could hold out somewhat, you know.
he could hold it. He was human, bro. He could hold it.
But you can tell
the indomitable human spirit.
That's what Avatar's about.
The inbreedable human spirit.
But you can tell that it works differently because he wasn't as A, he was strong, but B, when she was using like her tattoo on him, it didn't work. Like she has this like thing to make people speak, and it works on the Navi, but he's like, ain't gonna work on me, baby.
I don't really understand how that works. Maybe they'll explain it more in the fourth movie.
I
They
think.
didn't actually explain what her
Well,
tattoo
she's
was.
like a witch or something. Like she clearly has like divination and like she can like tell things from smoke and powder. So she clearly like. I think it's because she connected her hair to them and she has them read this. So I think she's like spiritually reading their mind or probing them. Or like it's like it's a form of, I think it's like torture. Like they read it and they're like, oh my fucking god, they're like getting fucking like hit with epilepsy, you know.
Yeah, because I would maybe say it'd be like on the same similar experience as like what Porridge had.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like his acid trip, I want to call it. You know, I want to say it's on the same level as that, but except instead of it being like you're all funky.
Yeah.
Like she says, we'll use this drug and I'll be able to get the truth out of you.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like the exact opposite effects, in which it feels like the whole world is like crushing in on you.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure it's like some sort of like it's almost like fear toxin, like Scarecrow, you know. But he can overcome.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'd see it like that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that must be a terrifying thing.
Oh yeah.
That must be.
And then and then to be like spiritually violated.
Oh dear God! I was just going to say, it's probably worse than rape.
I mean, it's we can't comprehend. She's like literally mind raping them, like soul raping them.
Just the way it was filmed, though, it just looks disgusting. It looks like Vikings. It looks like Viking. It looks so vulgar. It looks so like. It looks so evil on screen.
It's done so well. Like it's not goofy. Like everyone's horrified by it. Everyone's like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? And then so in turn you're watching and you're like, these Navi are getting like they're writhing around while she's doing, and then she cuts the braid as well at the end, which like just shuts them off.
Oh, I love that premise as well. I think that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It cuts off their connection to Awa, but it feels like she's maimed them. You know?
Yeah.
It's like cutting the balls off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, they're no longer human. They're no longer, you know, themselves. They're nothing. They're just a shell. Like, I think to write it this way and to even think of writing just the Navi themselves as this, to have characters like this is fantastic. It's really interesting. It's very thought provoking. It's like, wow, this is really hitting some points here. You're like, damn. It's genius.
Yeah,
It is genius.
And I really like they continue some cool emotional beats with Spider, with how the TV's always been antagonistic against him, and they try and send him away. They try to do this and that, but then they're like, "What do we do?" The humans know that if they study him, they could potentially find out a way to survive here without needing oxygen masks. Do we just kill him for the safety of this planet and force? Or do we not kill him? And Spiders, it's such a sweet scene because it's literally like Lenny and Mice and Men. Like, Spiders, like, they've just saved him. He has no clue what's going on. He needs to take a piss. He's walking around and he's like, oh, like, we're going to have a chat, this and that. And you can see the pain on Jake's face. And, like, the anger, because he's like, stop talking. Don't look at me. And as Neytiri is in the river and she's, like, washing the red paint. And she sees, like, the figurative blood on her hands, and she's like, oh good lord, like, what are we about to do, like, we're about to massacre like one of our children,
So I didn't want to say it while we like just gone out of the cinema because I didn't want you to read it. I actually wanted to save this for the pod. But there's a book which I had to read last year. It's Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart, and I didn't notice. I had to look it up. The scene with Jake and Spider is heavily influenced by this book. And I was thinking there's a lot of similarities between that scene and the scene in the book. And when it was told to me, I was like, holy fuck, it makes so much sense now. So basically, to put it in like layman's terms, to describe the book, Okonkwo is Jake Sully in this scenario. Okonkwo is the strong warrior. He's seen as not the leader of the tribe, he's definitely high up.
Yeah.
He's known for his strength and his prowess, not only with wrestling, but with his farm. He's a respected leader within his tribe. So you could see this as being like the water tribe and the earth tribe for the Navi. So a neighboring tribe, one which Okonkwo and his tribe will eventually go to war with, as like almost like a peace treaty, like almost like a bargaining deal. One of them sends a son to live with the neighboring tribe so that there will be no war ensuing, There was history in the past, so they send the son towards a neighbor tribe in the hopes that it will like help to like raise good relations. So Okonkwo takes in this boy and raises him amongst his own sons, amongst his daughters, and amongst his wives. And the son becomes beloved within the house. Everyone loves him, like he's their brother, like he's their son. And Okonkwo starts to see him the same way. He starts to see his sons becoming better people through this child. And eventually you see him grow into a young man, and you see him almost taking over Okonkwo's farm. Until the neighboring tribe attack some travelers who are going off to the market. And Okonkwo and the councilmen of the tribe come to the decision that the foster son, the son from the neighboring tribe, must be killed in order to satisfy blood for blood. And Okonkwo doesn't want to do it. He's terrified. He's like, how will my family react? How will my sons react? They won't be able to love me. But if I don't do it, the councilmen will strip me of my power. The power I've worked so hard to get. The power which my father wasn't able to hold on to. The power which he lost. Which threw him into gambling, threw him into drink, made him lose his family and his titles. So he thinks the only way to satisfy this is by taking him out myself, so that I can be the one to kill him. At least then he will die peacefully. And that's what Okonkwo does. He takes him out with the group in that, like, under the pretenses that he's bringing him home to the neighboring tribe. He brings him into the middle of the desert. He tells his son goodbye, and he kills him. The family, seeing the blood on Okonkwo's clothes, know what's happened. Okonkwo says it's false, says that he killed a goat along the way home so that they'd have something to cook during the night. And the family never do believe in Okonkwo's words. Okonkwo will deny it, but each time he does, he's shares the heartbreak he once felt killing his son in order to satisfy a needless blood feud. And that's it. So Spider in the scenario is the foster son, you know, beloved by the family, beloved by the father, and in turn must be killed in order to not only save his tribe, but to stop the neighboring tribe, you know? So, yeah, there you go. Things fall apart. Chinua Achebe.
Yeah, sounds very similar. And as I think it was a very great moment. Now, do I think Spider should have died? Yes, I think if he died, that would have been much more emotional. I don't think despite need to die, I don't think he needed to die. But I think it would have been an amazing moment if he did. And having Jake Sully live with that guilt and be tormented by it. And I loved the last, I think the last fight, I have issues with it. Overall, I did like it, particularly the last duel with Jake and Quaritch, because every movie has to come down to that, you know. At this point, they have to deal with knives, and eventually, Quaritch has to save Spider. What is it again? Yeah, Quaritch is dangling, and Spider is dangling, and Quaritch doesn't. He saves his son before saving himself.
Yeah,
but they
with
still
the
have
arm, which Spider shot.
Yeah, and Quaritch is I would have dropped you if you didn't shoot me, and in the end, they kind of had this mutual almost respect and love for Spider and between each other, and when Jake's family finally come up, Quaritch is like, well, I'm just a bitch, and he jumps to his death. Knowing, he'll
come back. To his death, but this is a Palpatine death. We know he's coming back.
Well, I mean, we didn't know Palpatine would return.
yeah, that is very true.
Yeah,
that is very true.
Yeah, and I really hope, I assume, and I really hope that Varang is going to be a crucial character in the next two movies. I don't want it to just fall to the sidelines. Maybe the fourth one she won't be as important, but the fifth one she better be back in it.
I can see her being not the antagonist of the fourth one.
No,
she's definitely up there.
Yeah, she's
definitely up there. If anything, I feel like Quaritch will be pushed off to the sides. I
have no clue.
Because yet again, the humans have rejected him now. They don't listen to him. The Na'vi have rejected him. It'd be very difficult to see where he goes from here.
He can only.
I don't see him teaming up with Jake.
This is the issue. The movie ends and everything wraps up nicely, but there's two more movies. So where do you go? So it's honestly, I was expecting him to land on Varang's bird. Just so because when he wakes up, when they're humans, will they even let him leave? What are they gonna do? You know what I mean? I guess he helped them in that last battle, so he basically saved them. So how does that work? But what will he do? Will he continue hunting Jake Sully? Will he do that? Will he go off and show a Varang? What are they going to be up to? I don't know. I assume there's going to be a time skip between 3 and 4.
I would assume there would have to be
like a 3 to 5 year time skip.
Unless James Cameron could go very basic here, and it could be General Quaritch. That could very well be it.
How has he become a general?
How? The last general died in battle. Or, even better, she's killed off. Quaritch has a means for her to be killed off. And he does. Maybe consulting with the main scientist guy who was there. Mm-hmm. Maybe he promises Big Corpo even more money through the death of Jake Sully. If and only if he becomes general and leads the human army. And they won't be humans for much longer. Varang will find a way to reverse engineer what they did to Spider, so that humans can get stronger and faster and better equipped to handle the Na'vi. That's definitely going to be a plot point.
Varang figures it out. How is Varang gonna figure
Yes.
it out?
So Varang and Kiri have been shown as being, well, it's been Varang and Natiri. I think Natiri will die in the next movie. I think it'll be Varang and Kiri. Kiri can be seen as like the priestess for the light,
Yeah.
and Varang can be seen as the priestess for the dark.
Yeah. Mm.
We can see that Awa chooses to help people and refuses to help people. But what if Varang finds a way in order to, like, not just dominate the spirit, but dominate nature?
Mm.
What if using the ashes of like a burned sacred tree and using its rotted roots, she can change people as well? Yeah, again, this is me spitballing. I don't like this could be completely false. That's kind of the way I felt with this movie. The fact that she was able to hold the flames in her hand, like her hands were burning, and she felt nothing. The fact that she could still like connect with animals and stuff like that, she hasn't completely thrown off her, like, what would you say, her connection to Awa.
Yeah, she's got like.
But she rejects it.
Yeah, she's like evil Awa.
Evil Awa.
The dark avatar. We're not gonna go into the dark avatar. I watched Korra season 2. We're not gonna go into the dark avatar.
So does that's what she does. She blood bends. But yeah, I could definitely see her being the way for the humans to evolve. The fact she was already introduced to the humans, and she would be perfectly happy creating like monstrous human soldiers.
Yeah.
Think of Spider, but like having all the webbing on the outside and just being like decrepit looking without wearing their armor and their uniform.
Yeah.
If anything, they could almost be like undead soldiers. Kind of weird having zombie soldiers, but you know what I mean. Like,
I get you. Yeah.
like they could be total like naturic abominations, like detestable creatures, and that could be it for the 5th movie. Like, ultimate light versus dark. The main cast against the Night King. You know.
Yeah. I mean, hope it doesn't end the same way.
Oh dear God, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, honestly, it's really hard to say because no one died in this movie. I feel like if I was to critique this movie, which I very little, I'd say lack of a death. Like, obviously, your pregnant one died, but no one really cares about that. And I think the last fight is too similar. You mentioned this to the second movie, last fight.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much copy and paste. I felt
it adds a bit more, but once again, it's you see in the second movie and you go wow, and you see it here and you're like, this is cool, but I already saw it before, So I think it takes a bit of the oomph out of it. But apart from that, like, I wouldn't have any real issues,
Yeah, no, I was saying to you when we left the movie, and I still stand to it now. I do think there is problems with the movie, but there's nothing obvious I would change.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it's a great way to feel coming out of a movie. Like, you're not walking out pointing out every plot hole and pointing out every inconsistency and saying what you could change.
Mm-hmm.
The fact you can leave with nothing to say is kind of powerful in itself. And it's a showcasing that it is a good movie. Like, it's undoubtedly a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think everything is perfect? Do I think everything hits on all cylinders? No. But it doesn't need to. It's a perfectly unique movie. It's a perfectly unique style. It's a perfectly unique plot. Like, everything is Avatar 3. It's nothing like we've seen before, but yet feels so nostalgic in a way. Which, like, like, you don't need to be the most inventive movie ever created. You don't need to be the most creative. You don't need to be the one with the biggest plot twist, or the one with the saddest death, or the one with the most emotional, tear-jerking, romantic scene. You don't need any massive confessions of love or any quotes which will be told till the end of time. You just need something which is enjoyable. That's what this movie is, undoubtedly. It's just an enjoyable movie.
Yeah, I think
Is it?
it is a really gorgeous blockbuster movie.
Like that, it knows what it is, and it doesn't shy away from it either. It embraces it. It's three and a half hours for a reason. Like 3.5, isn't it?
Yeah, 3:20, but yeah, 3.5.
3.5 hours. It embraces it. Like, it's a blockbuster. You know, it's a high budget, high entertainment, high action movie. Good plot, good characters, in a world unlike our own. Like, that's blockbuster. That's it. Like, that, the plot isn't amazing, folks, but it's Avatar. Are you really seeing anything for the plot? Like, but yeah, I think we've pretty much hit everything.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think that's about it. I think we didn't talk too much about Kiri, but I did like her story. I did like what she went through, and I'm just excited to see more. Like,
right, my one issue, my one and only issue. Sigourney Weaver voicing Kiri. That's my one issue.
I think it's fine because it is Sigourney Weaver. Like,
that's my one issue, bro. They could have just had Sigourney Weaver do the face tracing. I forget the exact name for it.
The what?
You know what I mean.
The mocap, like.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you started lagging out there.
What do you mean?
They could have done her, like, they could have used Sigourney Weaver. You know how they, like, used her as the actress,
Like
and then they CG.
Yeah.
But what do they call it? Motion capture.
Yeah, the mocap. Yeah.
Use Sigourney Weaver for the mocap. Bring her in as the actress, in, like, the voice actress in the next movie. Her showing up in the spirit world and talking. That should have been the only time Sigourney Weaver talked in this movie.
But she's been talking since the first. She's been curious since the first, since 2.
I just, like, I don't like the fact that it's young adult Kiri sounds like 60-year-old Sigourney Weaver. It just doesn't make sense.
I think you wouldn't have an issue until you saw Sigourney Weaver. I think you didn't have an issue until you saw Sigourney Weaver.
No, I did, because I thought her voice was completely off. And then I realised it was so off because it's Sigourney Weaver. She doesn't sound like a young one.
Yeah, but I think I kind of like that because I think that's what makes her more freaky. It's like in Dune when the child.
It's proper uncanny valley.
Yeah, because she's this young woman but she obviously is connected to Awa, and she sounds wise. Do you know what I mean? She sounds calm and rational and reasoned.
All I'm saying is they could have had a younger actress. They could have got a slightly older actress. Not Sigourney Weaver old, but what I mean is, like, early 20s actress to voice Kiri, and then you could have had her maybe in a time skip. Then it'd be Sigourney Weaver. I would have been perfectly fine with that. That would have been okay. It's the fact that it's like a group of kids running away from the soldiers, and it's Sigourney Weaver saying, "Guys, come on, you better watch out." What the fuck?
Yeah, but I think it suits her because
what is Mima doing here, man?
I think it works because she's like the nerd avatar. Like, she's not good at hunting or fighting.
Donatello, bro.
She's the priest. She's the cleric. Like, you can tell, like, she's not good at fighting at this and that. So yeah, she does sound a bit like.
Yeah, she's like the Lisa Simpson, but, like, Lisa Simpson's still a fucking girl.
She really is the Lisa Simpson.
She is the Lisa Simpson, but, like, I just don't like the fact that it's fucking Sigourney Weaver voicing her. I'm still in content. Like, I'm not content with that whatsoever. I think they could have had her in the 4th movie after the time skip, be Sigourney Weaver. That would have been fun. I'd be happy with that.
I like it.
I like it, bro. I like it. Oh, damn it. I'm glad you do, buddy. I
like Sigourney Weaver and I like Barang. Case closed.
I'm done for today. I like Rob Stark's wife. Case closed. Yeah. Overall, what are we giving the movie?
It's I think it's a really tough one to put a number on. I don't know. Because obviously the movie or the cinema experience was like amazing, but obviously we're in the movie. But obviously that's impacting the movie. God, what did we give Avatar 2?
Oh, we gave it a high.
Did we give it a 9?
Oh, we gave it over a 9, man.
No, you gave it over a 9. We did not give it over a 9.
I think we gave it over a 9. I think we gave it a 9.3.
We did not give Avatar 2 a 9.3.
I think we did, man. I think we said it was the movie of the year. I think we gave it a 9.3.
Wait, let me very.
Fuck, we could go back. It could definitely be up in the high 9s.
No, we would never. We could.
I think we did, man.
We
No.
couldn't.
I think we said for sure rewatchability. I think we were still cooking back then. I think we said for sure rewatchability. We gave it a 9.3. I think a 9.3 for Avatar: Way of Water would have been fair enough.
Shouldn't we just give it a 9? Give me 1 sec. Let me just quickly check this.
Folks at home, are we going over under 9.5? I'm going. I want to say 9.3, 9.4.
Wait, for some reason I'm not. Wait, is this working? Give me a sec.
Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you, but I can't hear. Why can't I hear YouTube? Why can't I hear YouTube?
God damn it!
It must be something to do with Discord. Wait, if I do closed captions, does YouTube? Yeah,
How will you know who's talking?
Oh, why are we talking about Bullet Train?
Yeah, we really went off the rails with that one. The Indians loved this one.
Yeah, you can have. Yeah, wait. I think it's somewhere here. Let me see. Come on. No, because I was still. Did we even rate? Did we even give it a number?
Oh, we must have. Check at the very ending.
I have, but I can't. I can't fucking hear this. Unless you check it, I can't hear what I'm saying. Like for some reason, the audio is not coming through.
See, if I check it, the audio's gonna blare out
Yeah,
my phone, so it's a bad idea.
I know.
You know what, folks?
I highly recommend that you watch this movie and tweet it. Forget everything you know about the stuff. Yeah, like we're saying, like to like watch the movie, makes it. You know, we said it. Yeah, movie of 2022. Yeah, that's what we say. Yeah, no. I think maybe it's after this. Avatar: Way of Water is it. We're saying it's the movie of 2022. Yep, and with that, well, that's it. I don't think we gave it a number. I think we just said it's the movie of 2022.
For fuck's sake, we were goobers in our past lives.
We were impartial.
Right. Okay. It's time for the big question then. Is this the movie of 2025? And if so, how does it rank compared to the second best movie of 2025?
Well, are we giving this a number or a first or not?
Yeah, we have to give it a number. I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5? I think a 9.5. It's a movie which knows what it is. I had a blast watching it. The cinema experience was amazing. The visuals were stunning. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Fuck it, yeah, I'm giving it a 9.5. I had a ball out.
I left felt like feeling perfectly content.
Yeah, I would go again. 9.5 would go again.
Yeah. And it's a perfectly rewatchable movie.
Yeah.
If I was to give Way of Water a 9, I have to give this a 9.5. I think it's 0.5 better. 100%.
Yeah, if we look at
I
this,
don't, it's not even a stretch to say it. It doesn't like you said, it doesn't need to be the best movie we've ever seen. It just needs to be good enough to keep us happy, and it was. Like, it exceeded my expectations.
oh, 100% mine as well. I think. Wow, that did good. I don't. Is it? The question is it better than Chainsaw Man?
That's
Because it's obviously better than No Wonder Man.
Oh dear God! Yeah.
Then like Materialist, Fantastic Four, Superman. I can't believe this came out this year, but Ballerina came out this year. That feels like so long ago.
Fucking hell, that was a lifetime
And
ago.
it beat the lotto.
Oh dear God! Yeah. Been a bad year for the movies, folks.
I think I don't know.
Wicked for good. Oh dear God!
I think I don't know. Chainsaw Man is a movie I can sit down right now and just watch. I mean, it's a completely different type of movie. It's so hard to compare a movie that's an hour and 40 minutes long to a movie that's 3 hours and 20 minutes long. A movie which is like really funny and action packed to a movie which is action packed in a different way.
Fuck. Oh, that's a really tough one. Oh,
See,
that's a really. That's a really. Because
see,
I don't know.
See, for me,
when
when I look,
rewatch Chainsaw,
what?
I don't know if I could.
What do you mean?
Because the story is still in my mind.
Say that's why I want to rewatch. Like, oh no, I look at the photos and I'm hurting. I'm hurting, you know.
Yeah, but the story is already like. I've never had a story be engraved into me as much as the Chainsaw Man story is. I feel like I can read off all the major plot, like just from the movie, and like it's not even that long of a movie, but
That's
still.
Chainsaw Man is so good.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie. I've never, for an anime movie, get such a reaction. It's overwhelming.
End of Evangelion. No, that's a different type of reaction. You feel differently finishing that movie.
No, but like you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, I know.
But I mean, from the mainstream, like it's undoubtedly mainstream now. Undoubtedly.
Well, it's not mainstream. It's acceptable. It's not mainstream.
Bro, 600 and what was it, 50 million?
You're thinking of Demon Slayer, not Chainsaw Man.
Oh dear God, yeah, I am.
Chainsaw Man did 170.
But I had a 2 million budget.
It doesn't say what the budget is, but I'm sure it wasn't much. I'm sure those mappa animators are not paid much.
Oh dear God. I think I saw something that had like a 2 million budget, which is nothing. That's nothing for a high action anime. Like that's nothing. That's pins.
Yeah, there's no understanding what the budget. But yeah,
Did it really only make 100 and something?
170.
Damn.
Because keep in mind, it's Chainsaw Man. Like who like? Because think about who's gonna watch it in Ireland apart from like us and the people we know type of stuff. You know what I mean? If we were in secondary, we wouldn't go near this.
I feel like a lot of people knew it. Like.
Yeah, a lot of us people, a lot of people that we talk to. Everyone. I was literally in the clean room today, and I heard people talking about Avatar 3. No one in the clean room is going to be talking about Chainsaw Man or any sort of animated thing.
You never know. It would be in the labs, bro. It would be in the labs. I'm just waiting to find someone to have that conversation with. You know, I'm just like.
I think you overestimate how many normies are in the labs. Underestimate.
Overestimate.
Underestimate.
Yeah, they're all watching Boku no Pico in the lab. They're all watching a high school DxD in the lab, bro. Just lock in, bro.
Oh no. Why? Y'all watching Rent a Girlfriend?
on loudspeaker. No earphone. Yeah. They're all watching Tommy Mommy ASMRs driving into work. Yes, this is exactly what I believe is going on in the lab.
Yeah,
No,
I think you
to
overestimate.
see posters around Paris of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, but that's different. That's a different country. France and Ireland is like night and day.
That's different.
Also, let's not forget. Like, think about the materials. How many ads and how many posters did you see for the materialists? Yeah, and that means
Yeah,
70 million less than Chainsaw Man.
That's insane. And the Materialist had a cast. It wasn't all star, but it had a cast.
Yeah.
It had actors.
Yeah. And it was the third highest grossing A24 movie ever.
To be fair, I think the thing which killed the Chainsaw Man movie
Was
in the cinemas
animated.
as well. Well, not only that, it's animated. Did you know that a week later, after it came out in cinema, you could watch it on Crunchyroll Premium?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Not a
I
shame.
only found that out recently. I was like, wow. Shit.
Yeah, and
So
young
people
people-
probably just watch it at home.
And young people also don't like going to the cinema. They
Yeah,
don't
it's
go.
true, yeah. They'd rather just stream it.
Yeah.
The cinema, like, it is a dying trade.
Yeah.
People go out and see the big thing, but they don't go see little movies anymore. It doesn't really happen.
No, we're keeping it alive single-handedly or double-handedly.
Double-handedly.
There's two of us, so it's double-handed.
Dear God. The movie industry really really thriving right now, huh? They got us two going to see the fucking Materialist. They really thriving right now.
I mean, who else would see that? Well, everyone else in the cinema was by themselves, apart from that girl and the mom.
Yeah, such a sad view on them. That was fucking woeful.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's get back. Let's get back. to
9.5. Avatar 3. The real question is it the movie?
Chainsaw-
Is it the movie
No,
of
Chainsaw
2025?
Man we gave it 9.7, so it can't be.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Matt rules.
Nah, you couldn't even let me hype it up. Huh?
No, couldn't let you hype it up. I'm afraid.
Unfortunately,
Unless we think Avatar is a 9.7, like
No,
Chainsaw,
it's
but
not.
it's not.
Avatar 3 is the second best movie of 2025. The best live action. Well, is it live action? It's CGI.
It's not live action.
The best animated movie.
The second best animated movie. It's a hard pill to swallow. Like, you know, Chainsaw Man hit different. Like,
I
that's it.
wouldn't say it's a hard pill to swallow, but Avatar 3, go watch it.
For the
You'll enjoy
normies out there, it's a hard pill to
it.
swallow.
You know,
It's a horrible day to be an Avatar fan.
only 1 million SMH.
James Cameron crying. Right now,
Pack it up, Sam Worthington. You're going back to the Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, bro, really. That's Avatar is all he has. Like,
No, it's because he signed. Avatar was 2009, and he when word got out that James Cameron signed him as lead to his movie, he got all the other roles. That's exactly how it worked. Terminator Salvation came out the same year as Avatar, and Clash of Titans came out a year later. Both of those they got knowing that he was in Avatar.
yeah, knowing he was going to be in the next big James Cameron movie.
Yeah.
Who was already going off masterclass after masterclass.
Which is crazy because like this is just some bloke who's never done anything before.
Yeah. No, like, Avatar was his breakout. Like,
I mean, it's not like he's done too much, you know. He's the Avatar. Like, he's done a couple of other. He's done the random. People, of
no,
course.
he died out, man.
Well,
If he
he-
wasn't the Avatar, he wouldn't be in anything.
No.
Like, he wouldn't. Like, I think
He-
he's great in Avatar, but like,
He really struck
Anything other than
gold.
that, like,
He
I-
really struck gold and just sat there. He really got paid and was like, I'm good.
yeah, he'll live off this. I don't really see him being in any other movies, unless like he plays like an old man in some movies or something. You know, like.
Oh,
But I don't see Sam Worthington
Oh,
being in
Jigsaw.
any movie. Old Jake Sully. Old live action Jake Sully.
They need to make a live action version of Avatar next. Disney need to do that.
Imagine. Imagine how shit that would be, man.
Well, you can't do a live action version of aliens.
But no. I was thinking just like all of them just being human. I was like, man, imagine how fucking shit that would be, man.
Or Disney do the opposite. They need to paint. They need to make an animated version of Avatar.
To be honest, before Avatar 2 came out, I 100% saw it becoming like an animated TV show. Which, like, I know sounds.
I mean, it still might.
outlandish.
It still might.
Oh yeah, still could. Because like they had the Avatar game, which was relatively well received.
Well,
And if anything, for the time it came out.
Like what last year?
No, not the game last year. No. I'm talking about like, you know the game which came out with the movie, like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, that game.
It was alright for what it was, but no, people like when I watch YouTube videos on it, people seemed to. It was like a niche game.
Yeah.
People seemed to enjoy it somewhat.
I'm sending you the photo.
Oh god, yeah, I've seen some photos of it. It looks fucking like the graphics look fucking woeful now, but like
Look at this.
oh dear god. Oh dear. Is that the 2010 one?
Yeah, 2009. I mean, it looks good, but his face looks good.
It looks good for 2009, man.
But his face looks so funny. Like, what is that pose? Honestly, the cover art looks worse than that guy. The cover. Why is there a cover up with a Wii on this? Avatar today.
Well, fucking, that ain't Sam Worthington, bro. Who the hell is that guy?
That actually looks like a human.
No, it doesn't. I think it looks like a cat.
Well, that's what the Avatar. That's what the Navi do kind of look like. The kind of cat people.
Bro, oh my god, it looks like something like for the Cats movie, bro. Jason Derulo and the Cats movie, bro.
Oh.
You know what the side picture kind of reminds me of? It's not Battlefront 2. No, it's
Force Unleashed.
Titanfall 2. It does kind of look like Force Unleashed as well, actually.
When he's doing the sphere.
But that's the dual wield. In the back.
It's the same.
You're talking like Starkiller, like.
Yeah.
Fuck. Kind of does.
It's the same. It came out at the same time. It's the same aesthetic.
Yeah, you can see the aesthetic. I think it's just where the title is and stuff as well. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, fuck. That does look like fucking Force.
I mean, you have been Avatar comics.
There have been actually, yeah. That's how they explain Spider's relationship to Quaritch. Actually, I found that one out.
Yeah.
They explain it in the comics. I didn't know that. So there you go. But yeah. Let's get back to Avatar. 9.5 out of 10. I think that's a perfect rating. Not the movie of the year, but damn close if I say so myself. I don't think we gave.
It's the movie of 2026. It's the movie of 2026.
Marty Supreme 2026. Marty Supreme. No, there's gonna be so many movies in 2026 that this would be pushed to the side.
Yeah, but is it for us? We saw this in 2026.
Doomsday. I'm already hyped.
Yeah, but hyped is a different thing than the exhibit.
I'm already hyped. I'm already on the hype.
They showed Charles Xavier. Mortal Kombat 2. I'm already hyped.
What else we got in 2026?
Toy Story 5.
The Odyssey.
It's the Supergirl movie. But
the Odyssey.
Yeah, the Odyssey.
Come on, man. That's
live
the
action.
movie of the decade.
Minions 3.
Bro, I know what I'm gonna go see premiere night.
Apparently, the Clayface movie is supposed to come out this year, but I don't believe.
I don't see that happening. 2027, they'll push that back.
Sensibility is making a remake. Goddamn.
Yeah. Wuthering Heights is coming out this year as well.
R.I.P. to go Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
He was in the first one. Or the old one. The Cat in the Hat. Animated movie.
They're making a new one?
Yeah.
Damn. Michael Myers?
I don't know who's Michael Myers.
Mike Myers? Michael Myers?
They're making Oh wait, what? Dune Part 3 is supposed to come out
Yeah,
in
Dune Messiah's
December.
coming out.
When Doomsday's coming out in the same month?
Oh, this is
No.
going to be a Barbenheimer all over again.
But they can't do. But it's gonna be. Is it? What's how?
It's
has
going to
to
be
be,
Dune Day, buddy. Dune Day.
It has to be
Dune
Dune.
Day.
Dune has to come out first. Dune has to come out first.
If Dune doesn't come out first, they're fucked.
They're so fucked.
It's fucked. That movie's fucked. This is a ballsy one.
And then-
I think they have to release it in November.
Well, there's another movie coming out in December that's a bit big as well, with Nick Jonas in it. Unlimited Jumanji, the next level sequel.
I think Doomsday should push off till January. Then Jumanji's coming out, guys. Jumanji's coming out.
Angry Birds 3.
Oh my dear lord. Oh my god.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Everybody going to cinema, bro. Yeah, Dune and Doomsday.
And,
That's fucking big, man. The Doomsday Messiah.
and talking about biopics, the John Madden biopic is coming out later this year.
John Madden.
Yeah, the guy from Madden. His name is John Madden.
The guy from the NFL game. Come on, bro. How many biopics do we need?
Why is Christian Bale and Nicolas Cage in the Madden movie?
Why is Christian Bale taking these fucking bum-ass jobs?
He's tired of making good shit.
Bro wants to ruin his reputation.
Bro was like, nah, I did all these great movies. I'm trying to do some cool.
Fuck it, man. My discography too good, bro. They might think I'm the GOAT. Bro really is the Miz of the acting world. Bro really is the Jericho of the acting world.
He actually is the Jericho of the acting world.
He really is, man. Jericho could have been up there. He could have been one of the best of all time.
I mean, he is one of the best.
That's a topic for another day.
Another
Right.
day.
9.5 out of 10. 2025 wrapped up. 2025 is over. Roll on 2026. Lots of good movies ahead.
Roll on,
Next one.
Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme. I will be buying a jacket eventually. When they come into the mainstream, I will be buying one. By God,
when they get cheap enough.
Yeah, when they're on sale. The scary thing is, what's gonna be funny is that in the next, I'd say 5 years, you'll find Marty Supreme jackets in thrift shops, and they won't look out of place.
Well, they already don't look out of place.
But you'll, like, in a thrift store for like 40, 50 quid, you'll probably see a Marty Supreme jacket. I can 100% see A24 bankrolling a fuckload of these Marty Supreme jackets in the new year. Bankrolling them. As soon as the movie is out, they're on DVD. When you buy a Marty Supreme jacket, you get the Marty Supreme fucking DVD for free. Bang, done. Crazy, I know. But I think that's how they make a fuck lot of money. They'll make a fuck a lot of money off them jackets, man. And if anything, the rewatchability factor of Marty Supreme will go up by a fucking landslide as well. Can you not see it?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. So I'm reading about Dune.
Think about all the like sneakerhead / fashion influencers around America, especially, predominantly. You want to get your hands on a Marty Supreme jacket? Sure, it's 150 quid. You have to go off to a theater. They rent out theaters in order to buy them. What do you have to do in order to buy it? Go in and watch the Marty Supreme fucking movie.
No.
No. Not only are they getting the revenue up from the theaters, they're also getting the revenue up from the marketing by people spending 150 quid for the jacket and watching the movie. When you think about that, that's fucking insane. The profit margin on that will be fucking insane. And we know Americans will queue outside for anything. You're telling me they won't go to the cinema and watch a movie for 2 hours and get the jacket they want for cheap? Fuck me, man. That's like, fucking A24 is gonna hire me, bro. This is it. This is how you do it. Like, you bankroll that all around America.
Before we continue
That'll
bloating this video, we're gonna cut it off here and we'll continue this offline.
Yeah. We'll probably just cut out that Marty Supreme.
We're not cutting this out. The true viewers will know.
We're sending it straight on to the big wigs. They gotta know what this.
Straight to Timothy Chalamet.
I'll tell you, man. Like, they gotta get me in business, bro.
See. I'm gonna cut this off now. See you all soon.
Right.